The most controversial policy decision in years has caused a real stir in the Turkish Lira. It's down over 45% against the dollar this year. Welcome to our market analysis videos here at Zenfinex. For those who are new to this channel, my name is Connor and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the company, providing to you daily videos on market commentary and educational content. Now for today's video, I'm going to give a December price forecast for the dollar versus the Turkish Lira. To do this, I'm going to explain why it is falling at such a rate never seen before and see if there's any way out of this mess the Turkish Lira is in right now. Enjoy. So to start us off, I'm going to give a quick overview of what's really happened at the moment. Turkey is going through a horrific currency crisis. This is down to a strange and erratic decision really by Turkey's president, Mr. Erdogan. He fired the head of the central bank back in March, and he's famously deciding against interest rate hikes in a time of inflationary pressures as the economy recovers from the pandemic. He blames outside forces for the drop in the value of the lira, but I do not think his views are echoed by many people. His latest defence of his policy was on Monday. Is there any real improvement for the lira? Well, in December, probably not. Inflation is running at an annual 20%, meaning real interest rates are at -5%. If he continues with this low interest rate policy, the lira is going to fall further and prices are going to rise in Turkey significantly. This could force Turks to change currencies in order to protect their savings. This will make the situation even worse. We get this snowball effect. However, today actually the Turkey Central Bank have come out and said they are going to step in to help stabilise the currency, but they'll never be in favour of interest rate hikes, which is interesting. In contrast to the US are soon to scale back their asset purchases, known as tapering. Jerome Powell has said yesterday he's going to retire the word transitory, and their policy is seen as more of a sensible decision to support the economy through the recovery of the pandemic. This has led to the dollar rallying pretty much against all currency pairs. The Federal Reserve is seen as the reserve bank of the world, which is probably why that's the case. Of course, it's important to monitor the development of the new variant of COVID-19 called Omicron. The reason I say this is because the markets have started to price in an early interest rate hike from Jerome Powell's comments yesterday. We saw a massive spike in the dollar. If this variant picks up speed, it could force a more dovish approach from the Federal Reserve, which would devalue the dollar. However, there have been multiple calls for calm, with Joe Biden saying there is no need to panic, and I think his voice has been echoed by many. The developments in the next week will have a huge influence on the value of the dollar, and the main thing to listen out for is the news surrounding the effectiveness of vaccines against this new variant. If it's proven to be as effective, expect the dollar to stay strong throughout December. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. Okay, then on the chart for USD, Turkish Lira, if I go onto the daily chart, look at what's happened. This is so hard to trade. We opened up at around 7, and we've almost doubled this year. So when I look at the daily chart, we're trading significantly above all the moving averages. We're in massively overbought territory, which I don't think really matters because the fundamentals are so strong. No, I'm not interested in selling this pair, but I would be interested in buying from potential pullbacks. As you can see, we did start to see the dollar fall, maybe just a correction in the market. If you look at some of the dollar pairs, they are quite overstretched, or they were. But you can see we had this really necessary correction, which actually took out most of the price inefficiency. And now we're just looking to go higher again. So I think maybe we missed the boat here. Where is it? Let me just highlight that. Probably missed the boat around this 50-day moving average. So potentially a bit of patience, waiting for any retest of the higher moving averages, like the 50-day moving average. Then we could get a nice buying opportunity. Other than that, it's going to be intraday positions on stuff like the 1 hour charts, because as you can see, the RSIs on the 1 hour charts are a lot more balanced than they are on the higher time frames. Look at the weekly chart, up at 94. Okay, so for December, if I can get a buying opportunity on a lower time frame, I'm going to be looking for a target of around 14/14.5. The reason I say this is because like yesterday there was a real hawkish pivot from the Federal Reserve, from Jerome Powell, which I think was quite significant, and I think could push this pair even higher. I will be looking to see the stabilising of the currency efforts from the Turkey Central Bank, but I'm not quite convinced on how that's going to work. But anyway, 14.5 is my take profit for December. I'll be looking for a pullback on the chart. I think if we have a look on the 5 minute or even something like that, if we do get a break of structure here, then this would be the level that I'll be looking to buy from. Potentially down at around 12.8 would be a good supply zone. We do have to go down onto these lower time frames for this market. As you can see, quite a significant drop, but you can see this real rally that we're having here. Anyone who's looking to sell, we could look at this order block here, but I'm more interested in something like this. Buying position towards our 15 level, around a 2.5 hour trade. So that's it for the USD Turkish Lira. As I say, it is difficult trading conditions, but there are some opportunities there. Again, looking for any pullbacks on the chart will be my play, looking towards that 14.5 level for the end of December, so we close out the year strong for the US dollar. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel as well, please. That helps boost our channel. We do appreciate all the support that we're getting in this growing channel. That's it for today's forecast video. I'll catch you all for the next forecast video, which is going to be tomorrow. We're going to end the week on gold and silver. Take care.